Good morning, everyone. StrafeGal playing some more Monster Sanctuary, monster collecting Metroidvania, kind of Metroidvania game with Pokemon elements. And we are heading back into the Stronghold Dungeon to hopefully figure out the last stuff we need here. There's a section right over here. Oops. That does not involve falling in the water. Let's get our eye guy. A little bit of extra jump height. Totally doable without him. This just makes it a little easier. Okay. So we are heading into the library. Let's see. We want to go that? I'm very excited about running into these guys because they are an upgrade to one of my favorite monsters we've found so far. And I'm hoping I can get a drop from them to evolve them. I haven't quite figured out the best pattern for getting good combos with this team, with our magic users. Still a 4-star. That might be enough. Required to evolve. Awesome. So that little guy at the top can turn into one of those. I don't know whether that's actually a good thing, because they do get different moves at that point, but I'm kind of hoping. We also don't have these little seahorse guys yet. Toxicus. Okay, so we're gonna riot, get our stats up. It's probably been a few videos at this point since I've talked a lot about the base systems of the game. Just as a reminder, so the top left corner, there's a combo meter that resets each turn. So our goal is to do the most damage we can by pacing our attacks throughout the turn correctly. Let's see, these guys are weak to air, which we don't have a lot of in this party. And by a lot of, I mean any. Let's go ahead and just toss some Slime Shot down, just to get the negative status. And then let's just claw the crap out of these guys, and then follow it up with a Shred. We have really solid regen there, so that works out. And there's our 5-star Toxicus egg. Perfect. So the higher star count you get, the more likely you are to get rare items. So in this case, we wanted our Toxicus. Let's see what Toxicus actually does. Slime Shot activates Earthworms. Nothing exciting. But we have one now. I mean, honestly, it fills in the journal, which I haven't really messed with the journal at all yet, but okay, those things are way cuter in the art, and some of the designs make way more sense. Very cool. And there's a few here we have not found yet, or that we haven't caught yet, rather. This is getting into that other area. This is probably the library. So many useless books. Where is that book of history? Another alchemist. What's he doing in the library? What a surprise, a keeper of monsters. That wouldn't happen to be a spectral familiar, would it? Not only a keeper of monsters, but a keeper of the spectral familiar as well. I have a bad feeling about this. I didn't expect the library to be this big, and the books to be such good quality, too. There's another alchemist. 2 keepers. We? Oh, no. Are we having a party? Even though there might be cause for celebration very soon. 2 spectral keepers, huh? Master will be quite pleased. That's good. It gives us a surprise advantage. You take care of the other one, Balalar. I want this one. Okay. So we get to start off with one party. So offhand here, my gut reaction would be to stick with our standard party. I'm a little hesitant because Leo is weak to air, and every single enemy has air attacks. You can see the little yellow symbol in the bottom, or in the third line there. So I think I might actually try coming in with my magic party first, even though they're a little squishier, and see if what we can do. Let's go Enlighten. And actually, what are these guys? Earth, Earth, Fire. So let's go Spore Cloud. We only get 2 actions on our first turn. That's okay. Ooh. That was a lot. Okay. Regeneration. Quicken. Mass Potion. These things are doing a lot of damage, and having some regen might be enough to yep. That ended up being enough to save our moth. We are not doing much damage here. And we're taking a lot. Really going for him. Plus another Enlighten down. Let's actually go... I'm gonna go for that because it applies shock on everything. And then Firestorm, just to get some I'm going for basically getting shock and burn down to do more damage. So we're at 3 sorcery, which is how much we can get. Got regeneration up. So I think it's time to start attacking. Or do another shield. Let's do another shield. Because if we do take one of these guys out, we don't know what comes next necessarily. So now let's do this. And with those extra debuffs, and then Firestorm. And we took out their entire party in one round. In the end. Because we're using lots of AoE. That kind of makes sense. None of these guys are... Earth and water. So let's go ahead and get some acid going. And then Firestorm just for the burn. Spore Cloud, again, just to continue spreading out the different status effects. Let's get some more shields up. Let's keep the Spore Cloud going. I guess let's just do another Firestorm just because that stacks the best. There we go. Reward box level 1. Looks like I was getting ahead of myself. I won't be so careless next time. But it looks like Chimus was more successful than me. Enjoy your books. That was odd. We should check on Will. Can't believe it. How could this happen? I've never heard about something like this happening. These monsters were just too powerful. I lost. My familiar is gone. It just disappeared. My father gave me that familiar. I've brought shame on my entire family. We understand your sorrow, Will, but your familiar can't be gone forever. We are immortal after all. Nothing can really harm us. Toad will be fine. I can promise you that. All of us familiars have been alive longer than you can remember. Don't forget that we came here for a reason. Can't let that be in vain. That's at least something. Let's see if we can find a way to reverse it. We'll find it together. If they attack one of us, they attack all of us. Right, Rafe? Research is what I'm best at. Okay. Meet me back at the regular library of the Stronghold later. It's really concerning that they're able to do this sort of thing. I'm less worried about us familiars and more worried about the sanctuary itself. Who knows what the alchemists are planning? Okay, this is something that we don't have a way through yet. There's some sort of crouching or... must be some sort of crouching or crawling or rolling power that we can get access to. Let's make sure. That was genuinely better showing from my magic party than we had had previously, so that makes me very excited. So I think that's the rest of this dungeon. I'm guessing that the peaks are next, which we had started exploring a while ago and then stopped because it realized that it was probably higher level than we were supposed to be, and Yeah. Stardust with that guy. And evolve him into Garulu. Let's see what he can do now. Okay, so he lost a lot of his poison stuff. I'm a little disappointed by that, actually. I really liked the status stuff he had. Shared regeneration and multi-regeneration are still good. Health proc is still good. Cleanse is good. Enumerate. Then I guess we grab these. Multi-armor break? Okay, that's better. The downside here is we lost poison and weaken. I've run into a couple of these now where, I mean, we've only evolved 2 things, but they give you the warning right up front. When you evolve this, it may have completely different abilities, and that is definitely the case. I feel like this works way better. Honestly, we can probably swap it for like the Mad Eye or the Magma Moth at this point for that Magic Party. But I don't feel like it's contributing as much up here in it as it was. I guess armor... I take that back. Multi-armor break has the potential to be really good. And at this point, multiple hits, he has a chance to apply burn multiple times, or to apply burn, and so it's still decent. It's just very different than what we were doing before. I've been thinking about some things. Feels strange not to have my familiar around anymore. We're on it. Don't forget what I told you. They attack one of us, they attack all of us. Means a lot to me to know that you and Rafe will help me. I still have my other monsters as well. Just because I don't have my Spectro familiar doesn't mean I stop being a keeper. I will continue traveling the sanctuary, searching for hints about the alchemists. Did find some information. Okay. Ancient Order of Alchemists came to Sanctuary after they were banished. They managed to break through the Sanctuary's magical barrier. They revealed themselves to be monster keepers. The leader of the alchemists, Marduk, made a grand speech trying to appeal to them Spoke of pushing back against those that had pushed them into Sanctuary. Okay, so they're trying to start a war with the old world. Current Keeper Master put it, Sanctuary was all they needed. There's no reason for bloodshed. They use their practice their craft for the king of the old world, earning plenty of riches and fame for their order. They plotted a conspiracy. Monsters were nothing but a tool to be used to regain the power they once had in the old world. Okay. Marduk was never found, and may have found immortality. You should ask him about the leader of the alchemists. Okay. There's probably a prison somewhere here. Huh. Okay. Apparently you can do costume or name change up there. I'm gonna poke my head over here real quick, just because Stronghold Dungeon we haven't... Oh. This was the right place. Keeper Dragoon Eric over there. One rank away from the Master. Spends almost all of his time in the wild. Good job bringing that evildoer. Julia told me about it. Sounds like you'll be making your family proud. Also told me about the problem with the Goblin King. You did take care of him, right? Very good, Keeper Seeker. The ancient woods should be a safer place now. Heard rumors that alchemists have been spotted. I know that the masked person belongs to the Ancient Order of the Alchemists. Although I don't know much about them other than they once came to Sanctuary and caused trouble. They seem to have a formula that can turn regular monsters into champions. Interesting. I need to commend you for doing such a great job. You're doing extraordinary. Marduk, how do you know about him? Sounds like Will found just the right information. Is he hiding out somewhere in the Sanctuary? If you give us the information we need, we might just decide to spare you and give you your freedom. After we've dealt with the other alchemists, of course. Very well, I will tell you, since it won't be of much use either way. We're serving Marduk, the one who's guided the Order from the shadows for 300 years. He's hiding in the abandoned tower. The abandoned tower's closed can only be opened by all 4 spectral keepers. That wasn't enough. The entrance lies beyond the mystical workshop, which is filled with some of the most dangerous monsters. And the key to power is hidden by the Keeper Master 400 years ago. Nobody knows where it is. If the alchemists found a way to break through the barrier, we can't put anything past them. So Marduk may be hiding there. On your search for the key, you may find more about alchemists. Okay. Grapes. Crystal shard. We haven't really found any or many abilities Yeah, we haven't really found much in the way of abilities, which is a little frustrating. Like we have the double jump, and that's the last one we found. And that was in like the second area. We've been through 2 areas. Well, yeah, second area. We've been through 3 areas since then, plus the town. I don't know. Well, I think that's where we're gonna end it for now. Definitely still enjoying this game a lot. There's a lot going on. I guess the only area we have to go to is to the west there. Unless we've got access to something that can activate earth orbs, which we do. So maybe we go... Oh, I was not paying enough attention to these earlier. So we have a couple areas with earth orbs that we can go back to. I believe that opens the Sun Temple as well. So we'll have to check that out. But that sounds like a job for next time. Hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.